What's up, my Big Mack Snack-Wraps? It's your boy, the Mickety Mac, and welcome to another show. On today's show, we are having Subway. Yet again, y'all know Subway is one of my favorites. But it's not just any Subway. We have a tuna sandwich on flatbread, but then I top the tuna sandwich with crab salad. So it's a crab salad, tuna salad sandwich. On flatbread, we got jalapenos, we got pickles, we got banana peppers, we have lettuce, we have tomatoes, we have cucumbers, we have bell pepper, we have oil and vinegar, and we have a lot of black pepper, and a little chipotle sauce. And then right here, now, to me, each sandwich has their own chip that goes with it. And for me, in tuna, I like barbecue chips. So y'all, we gonna say a prayer, and we gonna get into this. Amen. And as you guys know, today is the 5th day of the 7 days of seafood presented by Fatbellyfella and friends. Who are the friends? It's myself, Sam's World, LLIPS, Antoine Eats, and hashtag the Cannons. So you guys, after this video, go to Fatbellyfella, go to everybody's channel and channel hop. They're doing the 7 days of seafood as well. We've been coming up with some really good dishes, so I hope you guys go over there and see what they got today, going on today. Oh boy, where do I start with this? Okay, let me just open it up so y'all can kind of see. I don't know if y'all can see that inside of there. Let me set this up because I already know some food gonna fall, y'all. Some food gonna fall, and I'm gonna catch it and eat it. Yes, I am. Ooh. Ooh. Crab salad that fell off the back. That tuna with that crab salad. That crab salad is store-bought, but the tuna sandwich is from Subway, of course. That right there. How my Snack-Wraps doing out there today? Hope y'all doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Hopefully I don't sound as congested. I feel like I'm getting over the cold or my stuffiness. Still got a little bit, but oh yes. This tomato trying to get away. Not today, buddy. Not today. Perfection. Almost done with my gallon for the day, y'all. Piggy's up. Gonna swirl a little bit. Then we home. Whew. Sip a whole lot of bit. Y'all been getting y'all gallon in? I hope so. Excuse me. So y'all, I do have a kind of a topic today that I want to talk about. As y'all know, I love music. I sing. It's one of my goals is to be like an artist, you know, be an artist. But something was brought to my attention that I do want to speak on when it comes to artists. Excuse me. Why is it that we put our at a certain age, when an artist reaches a certain age or a certain timeline in a career, we put certain artists out to pasture, act like they're not relevant, act like they're has-beens and washed up and all of this. Now, for the most part, we do this to the black artists. We do this to the black artists. They get to a certain age or a certain timeline in their career, like they've been out 10 years or so, and then we act like they don't have it anymore, they're not relevant, and stuff like that. Now, I was online on Instagram, and somebody commented, like basically saying Carrie Hilson is a has-been. Like she doesn't have it anymore. Now, if y'all don't know who Carrie Hilson is, she's a singer, songwriter, R&B singer who had hits in like 2008, 9, 10, 11, around that era time. She had hits like Pretty Girl Rock, Turning Me On, One Night Stand, songs like that. If you're not familiar with her, she was one of Timbaland's artists that he brought out. And she wrote songs for Britney Spears, and a whole bunch of people, Omarion. So, real talented girl. But people are acting like she's a has-been. Mind you, Carrie Hilson, I don't think is even 40 yet. But why do we do that to our artists? And then another person, y'all know I'm a huge Janet Jackson fan. So she just announced she's doing a tour in the album called Black Diamond. And one of the blog sites said, "Are you guys here for this album? Like, you guys want to hear this album?" And a lot of people were like, "No, I don't want to hear it." Like, basically acting like she don't have hits. She's nobody. She's not relevant. We don't want to hear from her. Like, do they know that she's one of the only artists to have #1 albums in 4 decades. Like, that's a big thing. She has like 27 top 10 singles, sold over 185 million albums, sold out world tours. But they acting like she's a nobody. No, we don't want to see her. We don't want to hear from her. Like, I just don't get it. Why do we do that to our artists, our legends? Like, if the Beatles came out with an album right now, that'd be a hit #1 album. If Bruce Springsteen come out with an album, people still going to support Bruce Springsteen. Madonna's on tour right now. And people still show up and show out for her concerts and everything. But these young fans today, and even the young artists, they don't care about the people who paved the way for them, the people who they're standing on these people's backs and walking in the path that they paved. They don't pay homage to them. They act like they're not anybody. They don't respect them. They want to act like they're competition with them. I just don't get it. We gotta start showing love to our elders and our pioneers while they're here. You know, not just in music. To our civil rights leaders, politicians, I hope paved the way. Even people in our own community, our grandparents, they fought in the war. You know, show some respect. You know, these are people that paved the way. And I think it's very fitting that I talk about this during Black History Month as well. But, you know, that has really got me thinking, like, how come you don't see some of the younger artists featuring some of the older artists? Like, how come you don't see people asking Lil Mo for features? Lil Mo is very talented. Very capable singer. How come she's not on some of these hooks? How come, you know, how come Cisco ain't doing some of these hooks and some of these features? And, you know, because these artists, I've seen them in concert, they still got it. And some of them aren't even barely pushing 40. But a lot of people just write them off like they're not the legends they are. only when they pass away then people want to play the songs and act like they love that artist so much, and they're playing tributes and people wearing t-shirts. Like, where was all that love when they were here? Show people love when they're here. You know, my mom said, give her the flowers while she could still smell them. So I'm a firm believer in that. So what's y'all take on it? Y'all feel the same way I do? Or do y'all think at a certain age, artists just sit down, go somewhere, and let the younger artists take over? And to add to that, we don't know if these artists have second runs in them, because Tina Turner, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, they really didn't hit their stride until they were in their 40s. Now, what if people back then was like, y'all are old, go sit down. Imagine all the songs we wouldn't have from them. Patti LaBelle wouldn't have a career because she didn't really hit it as a solo artist until she was in her 40s. Same with Tina Turner. There would be no What's Love Got to Do With It. None of those songs had she stopped like in the 70s before she was 40. So we could be really missing out on some good music because we're not hearing these artists. We're not giving them the time of day, the attention, the support that they need. We're putting them on oldies tours and all that stuff. When in reality, they could outsing, outperform the majority of these young cats out here today. And that's no cap, that's no lie. I've been to the concert. For a lot of these younger artists, it's a popularity contest, and there's no need for actual talent. But you could tell it when it comes to the live shows. They can't sing live, can't perform live. They just jumping around yelling. You put them to the test to any of those artists and groups in the 90s and the 2000s, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I ain't trying to bash the younger artists now. Because there are some that really study their craft and really putting in the effort. So, it's not everybody, but it's a majority. That was good. Some of that crab meat right here on a tomato. Ooh. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Woo. So y'all, thank y'all for coming, watching day 5. Again, that was a crab salad tuna sandwich from Subway. Tuna sandwich came from Subway. I bought the crab salad separate at the grocery store. But yeah, shout out to all my day ones, all my new snack wraps. We getting there. We're going pushing up on 7,700, y'all. We're doing it. We might be at 8,000 by March 1st. We could do it, y'all. Pinkies up. We gonna swirl a little bit, and then we gonna whoo. Sip a whole lot of bit. So anyway, I want to thank y'all for coming out today, watching this video. I'll be back tomorrow with day 6 of the 7 days of seafood. Y'all be sure to go after this video. Go to Fatbellyfella. Go to Antoine Eats. Hashtag the Cannons. LLIPS Sam's World channel. See what they're doing today for the 7 days of seafood. If you made it this far, if you made it this far, leave a hot pepper down in the comments down below. So I know y'all made it this far. Delicious. Anyway, I'm about to go, y'all. Go edit this video. Well, by the time y'all see it, it'll be edited because it's out. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until we eat again, my little snack wraps. Peace.